So we're ready to look at what the stories are as displayed on the front and back pages, and this is what we've done here at Multimedia, captured it, summarized it for you, front and back pages are displayed on the news portal myjoyonline.com. So straight away we have to hit your screens and look at what Daily Graphic is saying. Health sector faces crisis as the Ghana Medical Association and government talks break down. That's what we're told. Now, Ghana's health sector is destined for serious crisis this week as attempt to resolve the current impasse with the public health sector. Doctors fail to yield any positive results, and this means that the strike action is continuing unabated. We also have on the front page, VRA owes WAPCO to $82 million, and Ghana may return to acute power rationing in the coming days should the Volta River Authority fail to settle its $82 million indebtedness to the West African Gas Pipeline Company. We always say, have been saying, it's been speculated, it's been discussed in the public domain that it's because we really don't have money. That's why we seem to be in a lot more energy crisis than we should. A call off strike or resign, and Tarzan tells doctors. And Chief Policy Analyst of the Ghana Institute for Public Policy Options, Dr. Charles Rekubrobe, has called on Ghanaian doctors to end, that's those in the public health sector, to end their strike action and return to work. He says, if you're not willing to work, please resign. I guess that's why government is also calling the bluff of the medical doctors, because reservedly it is said the conditions for which they're negotiating for is just too high for the taxpayer to bear. And we're looking at TICO generate more power, and power generation in the country last Friday received another major boost after a successful completion of more than $260 million in expansion works and maintenance works on the T2 plant of the Takrady internal company or international company TICO. We also have Finder. Front page has GMA government talks kaput. Earlier discussions withdraw. And we also have WASI, 99,917 field signs and marks. Just gives you an indication of perhaps how poor our educational system at the second cycle level really is. We also have on the front page of the General Telegraph, WAEC cancels result of 2,312 candidates, and unidentified victims of June 3 disaster to be given mass burial. And already we're being told that the fire was caused by a fire spark from a cigarette butt from somebody, I guess, who was also around the event or the arena within the period of the rains. Well, the next report we're looking at is a Business Day newspaper. It says news you can trust. Over 71,000 Ghana graduates hunt for jobs, and just increasing or ballooning the unemployment rate we have in the country. And Ghanaian Airlines to resume U.S. routes. And information gathered by the Business Day indicates that Ghana may soon regain its Federal Aviation Administration Category 1 status of the U.S., which was lost a couple of years ago due to safety concerns associated with the country's aviation industry. And that's good news. At least other airlines could fly. And so those are the stories we have. We wanted to look at the BNFT, that's the Business and Financial Times, and it says private health insurance providers consider hikes, and this will not bode well for those especially who tend to patronize private health insurance providers. And we'll give you a lot more updates as to what the captions have been on the various news portals, and Mamavi is ready. First one is myjoyonline.com.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to myjoyonline.com. Let's see what the website is reporting. Then this statistics is from the police: 1,296 girls defiled and 335 women raped. There will be more on this on my banner later this morning here on the AM show. We're not moved by insults. That's what the GMA president is saying. Breast milk does not go stale after long. That's another story there that you can read into detail. Let's get some politics. John Boedu sues Republic newspaper. You might want to click on that and read the full details to know why. All NDC constituency offices in Eastern Region shut down. You're asking the big question of why? You've got to click and go to my Joy Online. Let me take you to the Ghana News Agency website now. Government allocates some 27 million Ghana cedis for Kese Ada Road. That's a story there. Market women declare support for President Mahama. Some social stories. Dr. Tete urges striking doctors to go back to work. That's also there on the website. And a lot more stories. Why cancels results of 453 candidates. Let me take you to the Daily Graphic website. This is the Graphic Online. Toyota hands over refurbished OPD to Adabraka Polyclinic, but if the doctors are not working, then what happens to this newly refurbished OPD at Adabraka Polyclinic? First batch of YES beneficiaries also receive supports. Cause judgment to be given in NIB's case. Kwame Pienim appeals to CJ. All right, there are a lot more stories here that you can look at. Let me take you to City FM Online quickly, just before we make way for sports. Let's see. Bank of Ghana doesn't know what's wrong with the city. That's according to Kesley Hayford. NDC executives closed down party offices in Eastern Region. That story also captured here on cityfmonline.com. And let's see. Okay, so court to hear TV license injunction case today. That case is in court. Remember, Tarzan is taking the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation on. We'll see that how it goes. But just so you know, they were supposed to have started the collection of the TV license on the 1st of August. That is on hold, not necessarily because the court has ruled, but because of respect for the courts, they say. So they're not collecting the license yet. We'll see how that court case goes today. Striking doctors, government negotiations break down, and Ghana is doing well in education. That's according to the World Bank. Let me take you quickly to BBC, the Africa page. Well, the strike by the Ghana Medical Association is making headlines in international media. It's captured here on the website of the BBC. Ghana medics stop emergency services. Nigeria to establish weapons factory. These among other headlines here on the site. So you can go to these websites and read the details of the stories. For us, that will be it. We'll bring you sports, and I think that football is in the news very much.
Yes.
Because EPL started and our local league is ending. Yeah. Thankfully, it looks like Hearts of Oak is not going to be relegated after all.
Well, they're just 1 point above the relegation zone, so to speak, if you tend to do analysis of what the points there are. Yeah. So they're just kind of just lurking around there, toying with the idea of being relegated. I don't think that we need to have Hearts and Kotoko in deep trouble as far as the league is concerned, because they are the two topmost clubs we have, and they have deep-rooted tradition among the supporter base of soccer fans in the country. So I guess we need to make such considerations as well. Not considerations of giving them favors in matches, etc. But the point is, we need to inspire them to do well, to carry the football locally forward.
Well, Kotoko is doing well, except that they're pushing to be in the top 4. I think that's what they're aiming for now.
That's what we are aiming for. That's my team too.
That's your team?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we're aiming for.
As for Hearts, I remember engaging Adekoka, who says, well, let them be relegated. They need to do some kind of homework. So relegation will be good for Hearts.
Well, you know, Adekoka originally is not a Hearts person. He's an Olympics person. So I'm not surprised he's saying that. And we know that Adekoka is a former sports administrator as well. So.
Back to the EPL though, has Arsenal lost. Manchester United won. Chelsea drew. You're not talking about it. Hello.
No, it's just the beginning of the league. I mean, we really don't have... We have about, I believe, 37 matches to go. So sometimes you can't make... Leicester, for example, is leading the log, and Leicester.
But this is my excitement.
Leicester by May will be struggling to get in.
This is my excitement to get Andre Dede Ayew
score. Yeah,
score. I mean, put that goal right there in the Chelsea post.
And he did it with such composure, tracking the ball back a little and then poking it into the post. It was I was even happy, and I remember I went to touch the TV screen. I said, This guy is great.
You went to touch the screen?
Yeah, you know, sometimes I'm a soccer fan. I was watching at the time. So.
All right, so we're not doing sports. I mean, this is just a little bit of what to expect. We'll leave it to the sport people to come and give you a lot more sport news here on our show. You're watching the AM Show.
We'll be right back.